Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Art. This week we are going to focus on art history as well as some of the things that are happening right now in the art world. And so, why do we need to do that? Why would we want to look to other artists or art history when we're making our own art or when we're thinking about making our own art? I'll give you a second to think about that. Why is that important? Hopefully you've thought of something. There's lots of answers. One of the reasons that we look to other artists is to get ideas. We go to other artists for inspiration. And so we can find ideas in looking at the way others have created or the way others are creating even right now. So it could be that you get an idea from an artist in your class. You see somebody else making something and it's like, ooh, I want to do that too. That's being inspired by another artist. And so can you imagine working by yourself all the time and never getting the chance to get ideas from others? So that's a really important part of being an artist, is being able to work with others. Another way that we really value or think of the importance of art history is we learn about other cultures. They tell stories through their artwork. So I can learn about what it was like in another country hundreds of years ago by looking at a work of art. It's telling me a story. So it helps me to understand how other people have lived. And then I start thinking too about how did those artists work at the time. So asking yourself those questions is pretty cool because it makes you curious about things. And when you're curious, of course, you want to learn and you search out information. And so this week, that's really our focus. We're going to be going on a journey and looking at other artists. Some of them might be kids who are working right now, or they like creating their own art that's making a difference in the world already. Or we might look at someone who worked hundreds of years ago, but we're still looking at their artwork now because it's still making a difference in people's lives. So it's going to be a fun week of art. I get really excited to work with other artists and to look at the work of other artists. It gives me a feeling of like, oh, we're friends, we're connected because I do that too. I'm a maker too, I'm an artist as well. And so when I find those people, I know that we have something in common, that we like to create. We like to tell stories through colors and through pictures. And so connecting with other artists is one of the most exciting things that I get to do as an art teacher as well as an artist. And I can't tell you how many ideas that I've gotten from my students. I get ideas from my boys and girls at school all the time because everybody has their own unique view of things or understanding. And so I encourage you to pay attention to what's going on around you, to look at the art in our world, in our community, as well as search out things that have been done before us. All right, well, let's get started, okay?